So question number 16, let's continue.
Okay.
So here fancy bed and breakfast inn has 5 rooms. Correct. Okay.
Mhm.
So this.
It's just 120. 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 and 1s. Right?
No. 1 minute. Can you calculate it again, please?
Okay.
One day, 5 friends are arriving. At night, these 2 friends are. So each room, see, for this, you can make it out like this. Like each room will have 1 guest. Okay. So in that case, what will happen? We have 5 guests to choose from the first room. Okay. So for the second room. So totally it will be 5 factorial. So 120. Okay. This is
Yes,
for the
this
first one.
is.
No, okay.
Oh.
So this is for the first case. Okay. This is
Why
for
is
the
it 2
first
cases?
3 cases because you will be having, they are saying in total you have to say. Okay. 3 cases I will have. First case is
Okay.
each room houses 1 guest. Okay. Second case, 2 rooms houses 2 guests.
No,
Okay.
but look. But with no more than 2 friends per room.
No, and we have to calculate in how many ways can the innkeeper assign the guest to the room. So we have to see all the possible ways and then we have
Okay.
to say. Okay. Otherwise,
Yeah.
directly if we are going to do, so this is the only possible way we can get. Yeah. 1 second. Let me think. No, we have to go by this only. See, each room, first case, I will take it to be each room will have 1 guest. Okay. So we have 5 guests to choose for the first room. 4 for the second one. So totally it is like 5 factorial as you told 120. Next case 2, I will take 3 rooms I will take. Okay. 3 rooms, 1 guest. Okay. So 1 houses, it will be 2 people. Correct. So totally 5, I have 3 ways to choose. Okay. Am
I don't
correct?
understand, like, what? Don't you need 1 per each room?
Uh, or otherwise, okay, let me think of another way. Just give me a quick second.
It says no more than 2 friends per room.
Yeah, we have to think it and see. Here we can work it in reverse order and see. Determine how many number of combinations in which more than 2 friends can be at least in 1 room. So I will do it like this. See, I will do it on the whiteboard. Instead of calculating here, I will do this on the whiteboard and show. The paper, instead of that doing here, I will do it on the whiteboard. Okay, see what I'm saying. First case 1, I will take to be 3 friends are in 1 room. Okay. So there are 5 possible rooms in which this will occur. Correct. So and we are choosing 3 friends from the 5, and the other 2 friends can each be in another 4 remaining rooms. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So how can you write that? It is 5 times 5C3 times 4 times 2. Correct? 3 friends are there in 1 room. So 5 possible rooms in which this will be occurring. So 5 possible, so 5C3. We are choosing 3 friends from the 5. Correct? And the
Yeah.
other 2 friends can be in any of the 4 remaining. Okay? Any of the 4 remaining. So if I do this, 1 minute. Let's see. 800 I'm getting. 800 possibilities are there. Case 2, I will take 4 friends are in 1 particular room. Okay. You should choose all the possibilities and then you have to give a common answer. Okay. Right?
Okay.
4 friends are in 1 room. Again, there will be 5 possible rooms for you, and you are going to choose 4 of the 5. Correct? Yes,
Yeah.
no? So, in that 5 will be there, and you are going to have 5C4. Okay? Because there are 5 possible rooms, you are going to choose 4 of the 5. And another one can be any of the 4 rooms. So, that will be.
Yeah.
Okay? So, that if I can take 100. Okay? Let's go to the third case. Okay? If I go to the third case, 5 friends are going to be in one room. Okay? Fine. So if that is the case means, if there are 5 possible rooms in which they can have, correct? So it is 5 to the power of 5. Yes, oh,
Mhm.
1. 5 to the power of 5 will be getting 3,125 possible combinations. What I'm saying, the question is, you need to calculate your how many ways in which the innkeeper can assign the guest to the rooms, correct? Okay, so only one
Yes.
person. So in that case, it would be from the total. I'm asking you to subtract this 800 plus what is the case 2 we have got? This 100 plus the 5, whatever is it. If you do, you will get your answer next. You got my point?
Yeah. But I got confused because it says they cannot house more than 2 friends per room.
We are just discussing all the possibilities. If you are having a rectangle or something, or the inner shaded part alone, you have to find what you will do. You will find the outer portion and subtract it through. That's what I'm doing. From the outer
Yeah.
one, I'm doing all the possibilities and then subtracting from the total also, you can get it out.
Okay.
If all of them are there in the one particular room, when you subtract it from the each possibilities, then you will get the same. Okay, 1 minute. Let me calculate 9. 125. So 2,220 I'm getting. Okay.
Okay.
So n number of ways of solving the problems. The thing is, we need to select our way. Okay.
Okay.
That's one. Okay. What about the third one? Sorry, 17. So it's asked in AMC 10. Okay. 3 distinct vertices of a cube are chosen at random. What is the probability that the plane determined by these 3 vertices contains points inside the cube? Okay.
It's 8 choose 3, right?
Pardon?
It's 8 choose 3, 56.
You are saying the answer?
Yes.
Just
8
give me a
choose
second.
3, right? Okay.
No, no, no. 1 minute, 1 minute. I'm just getting. I'm just calculating. Just give me a second. How much you getting?
Or probability, okay.
We have to calculate the probability.
I don't understand the problem.
The distinct vertices of a cube you are going to take. Okay. You know how many sides are there? The sides, 6 sides are there in a cube, right?
Hmm.
You are going
Yeah.
to take any 3 distinct vertices. Okay. What is the probability that the plane determined by these 3 vertices contains points inside the cube? So, first of all, you have to take the number of planes determined by any of the 3 vertices of the cube. Okay. So, in a cube, what all the things will be there? You will be having 6 surfaces. You will be having 6 surfaces, 6 opposing parallel edges, 8 points. Okay. That will be cut by your place. So totally 20 will be there, correct?
Yes.
Any so number of planes determined by any of the three vertices of the cube will be 20. Among your 20 planes, only 6 surfaces will not cut into the cube, correct?
What?
I'm saying among the 20 planes, 6 will not cut into a cube. If you are not able to understand this, let me think of another way. One. How many vertices will be there in a cube? 8, right? Yeah, 8
Yes.
vertices will be there. You have to select 3 from that. We can do it like this. 8 vertices will be there. You need to select 3 from that. 8C3, 1 minute. 56. So
Yeah.
there are 56 ways to pick 3 vertices from 8 total vertices.
Yes.
So this will be our denominator. Now we have to select 3 points inside the group so that they cannot be on the surface. That's the condition given in the question. Okay. So then I will say that how many ways? 4 ways you can choose 3 points from the vertices of a single face. Correct? You just think of a single face. Okay. How many ways vertices will be there? You have 4 possibilities. Yes.
Yes.
So it is you have 4C3 ways of selecting 3 points from the vertices of a single. Okay. Now totally
Times 6.
yes, because totally 6 faces are there. So it is 4 times 6, which is 24.
24.
Okay. So
Yes.
totally I got here 56. So 24 divided by 56, that you can take as 3 upon 7. Okay. This is the probability of what we don't want is. Correct?
Why?
This is we doesn't want, right? This one we doesn't want to.
Why
See
don't we
here,
want to? Okay.
I'm just calculating. See, read the question. What is the probability that the plane determined by these 3 vertices contains points? This is the one we doesn't want. So you subtract it from 1, you will get the answer for the
Oh, okay.
one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that would be for 7 minus 3. 4 upon 7 will be the probability. Okay. Got
Can
it?
you say? Okay.
Will I explain it again?
No, I'm good.
Oh. Next question. Okay. Okay.
Easy.
That one slice 29.
You got the answer? Oh,
No.
what?
Don't understand. Like, what's the probability that he picks a 9?
Yeah, you take it as two cases. He picks
Yes,
9,
but
he doesn't pick 9, like that.
so
Then
it's
you
like
can just, then you can add up the two cases and get the answer.
9 choose 3, and then out of that, he doesn't want. So
Ah,
he doesn't want.
see, when he picks 9, if he picks a 9, then it is guaranteed that his number will be a larger than
Yes.
previous, correct? So,
Yeah.
probability of picking a 9 will be 1 times 8C2 divided by
How though?
9C3.
Why 8 over 2?
I'm not saying 8 over 2, I'm saying
Yeah, but
8C2.
like why is HC2?
Because see, here they have said two chances are there will be for him, right?
Mm-hmm.
From the 8.
Yes.
But I'm stuck up with this problem.
Get 8 and you choose 2
Otherwise, we can do
over.
like this. Totally, there will be 9C3 ways, correct? You can randomly choose this.
Yeah.
So 9C3 means it would be what? 84, correct? 84 numbers that you can choose it. And
Yeah.
for Sylvia set 8C3, correct? 56.
Yeah.
So when I multiply this pairs of number, you can compare it. For example, if suppose Sylvia is going to choose 321 and 543, there is one pair. Okay. So in that case, no. Okay, I will explain this in the next class. Okay.
Okay.
I will just see to that. Some other thing should come here.
Okay.
Because for AMC, we are taking like this a very lengthy method also, that is also not good. I'll just see to that. Okay. I'll just solve this. I will send the answers to you, but class I will just explain it again. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Okay then. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
So I will catch Friday class. Sorry. Yeah. Friday evening class. Please let me know. Okay. If you are free or something. If you're free, we can have it at 7:30. Otherwise, I will catch you on Sunday. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.